There is no one that could play the role of Michael Jackson the way that Jaafar does, and after seeing this film, you'll be convinced too. My name's Steven, and you could say I like movies. Today we're talking Michael. This biopic follows Michael from the early days of the Jackson 5 through the start of his solo career, and really focuses on Michael trying to break away from his overbearing father and trying to find an identity for himself outside of the Jackson 5. Now, any criticism aside for this biopic, there's one thing that is for certain, and that is Jaafar Jackson. I may have not been alive during the peak of stardom when it comes to Michael Jackson, but when it comes to family showing me videos, I'm still able to identify a good Michael Jackson performance, and this is, if not the best one of them. What Jaafar is able to do with some of these performances and recreating them is just magical. I also enjoyed seeing the development of Michael Jackson and the person he came to be, emphasizing his separation from his older brothers, as well as his lack of being a child and not having that childhood, showing how controlling his father is, which is a great performance turned in by Coleman Domingo, who some people might think that is a little bit of a cartoon when it comes to depicting Joe Jackson, but that was how the man was. Now, as far as the rest of the movie, it is very much a greatest hits of Michael Jackson made for fans. This is a very fan service heavy movie, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that necessarily. There are a lot of Michael Jackson fans and diehards out there, so they're going to get this and they're going to love it, eat it up. But if you're not a diehard or don't know the basic outline of Michael Jackson's life, there are things that are mentioned that have greater ramifications down the line for him that aren't emphasized enough. I'm not even talking about things that happen later on in his life. I'm talking about things that happen within this pocket of his life, like The Wiz. I know there are legal things behind the scenes that are holding this movie back from what it's meant to be, but I think no matter which angle you went about this, there's so much Michael Jackson's life and what he's given, what he's just done in general, that it's so hard to compact that into one movie, let alone two movies if they're going to do it. If you were actually trying to tell Michael Jackson's whole story, you'd need like a 9-part miniseries. And even then, they probably still have to cut some stuff. What I really appreciate about this film is seeing Michael Jackson realize with insecurities and all, showing that the biggest stars in history have to start somewhere, and he just wasn't the king of pop overnight. Overall, I thought Michael was a pretty good movie, an even better theater experience on opening weekend with everyone filling their seats, a transformative performance by Jaafar Jackson. It's probably the closest thing to a Michael Jackson concert you'll be able to get, so please treat yourself and go check out Michael. But if you have checked it out, let me know what you think. To this day, Straight Outta Compton is my personal favorite biopic, but give me some of your biopic recs down below.